the assembly. What actually happened there?
See, in the assembly, we all asked for a special session to speak about Made. Two things. आमचे कितें आसा सांगपाक आनी second is to hear from the government side what they have to say. तुम्ही पळयलें आसतलें हांवें कांय पॉलिटिक्स केलें ना म्हणटलें हांवें डायरेक्टली सांगलां वी आर नॉट कम टू डू पॉलिटिक्स थोडे आमकां पंचिंग कोत्तलो आमकां आनी हांवें म्हणलां स्टील आय वील नॉट रिस्पॉन्ड आय वील नॉट रिएक्ट बिकॉज वी आर नॉट कम फॉर पॉलिटिक्स. So I spoke on आमचे constitutional rights because the matter is sub judice and under the rules एक provision आहा थिंगा that matter sub judice will not be taken up in the house. But once the speaker accepts the motion, the speaker is conscious of all the rules. This is not a constitutional provision. It is only a rules framed by the house, which can also be overruled or suspended by the house. So therefore, it is not sacrosanct. Law, it is not hard and fast. It is not compulsory. Fakat ki jata, when you are in the house, you don't criticize the judges. You don't criticize the conduct of the judges in the discharge of their judicial functions. That you can't do it. It is not proper. Nor do the judges criticize the legislators in the functioning of the house. And the house enjoys a privilege. So this is something universally accepted. And therefore, when we have asked for raising the issue and the house is actually meeting for this purpose, the agenda starts to point out this was the objection of all the members there. And also the speaker pointed out that Viresh Borkar was part of the business advisory committee. The business advisory committee finalizes the business for the house. So they had decided about the bills, introduction, this, that, including this topic. So I spoke and I also told the constitutional provisions and I spoke about the separation of the powers. Government is three parts always: the executive, the legislature and the judiciary, and each respects the other, and therefore that is what is the correct position.
So why was he sent back? According to you, should he be sent out?
See, the speaker has taken a decision. The speaker's decision is final. I am not giving explanation to someone else's decision. So that decision, what has been given by the speaker, is you can get from the speaker, but you can see the proceedings of the house, what happened, and in the sequence as it happened.
Overall, at an assembly session, तुमचे opposition तुम्ही leader म्हणून कशे कितें?
See, आमी happy. आमी opposition फकत उणी लोक नंबरान आसात देखून आमी ओगेन आशिल्ले. We stood up for issues which needed to be tackled, and we fought to the best of our ability. But you know, when there is a number, they don't bother. When Congress was in power, they would listen to them. And केन्ना demand केल्लो select committee धाड म्हूण हुंयचो bill. You can see Congress would accept the demand. Today, they are always in a hurry to pass the bill and get it anyhow. You may see one of the bills which I explained, LRC amendment. Between minister, chief minister, there was confusion. I said it on the floor of the house. He's saying this, you are saying that. And the chief minister and law minister went on the side to get consultation with officers. And I'm saying what I'm saying. What I'm saying is right. They will only see it when it comes. Then last Kitmula, no, we'll bring rules. How can you bring rules when you have exempted it? So you accept one side, it is not correct. I was giving a suggestion, I was not opposing the government, I was giving a suggestion pointing out, you will lose revenue by this.
Okay, what about the Panchayati Raj Act amendment is done? Will Sarpanchs be bypassed for that matter?
No, see, it is not a bypassing of Sarpanch, but it is denuding them of powers as a whole. First it comes to the Panchayat, so the 30 days is given. But where I objected was, you are taking the file out from the Panchayat and giving to the BDO. Physically file kadun dattat tinga. Why the physical file has to be lifted and taken there? Tomorrow if people demand in the Gram Sabha, file will be there. How can you call back this file?
So you're going to fight for it, or
See, the panchayats have to do that. You understand?
there won't be much powers in the sarpanch?
See, the legal arguments will be raised at the proper time, as and when it comes. But I've already expressed what are the dangers which can happen. I even said you're passing the buck from Peter to Paul. It means what? From one person to the other person. It was deputy director, you pass it to the BDO. And while you said that you are giving relief to the common man, you are given 2 slots. Now think, when the secretary filed that tenna, ती case number register जातली. तू काय हा appeal घालपाक, ती आनी case number जातली. तू 2 case दोगटलो.
Okay, one question is now, do